There's a lot of potential on Etsy right now to make money, especially because of the season that we are in and with Q4 coming up, meaning that we are going to have a lot of people purchasing products, looking for gifts, and we have a season change coming up. And so in today's video, I'm going to share with you 2 products that if you don't have them listed on your Etsy shop right now, I would highly recommend that you do so. I have some samples as well to show you. They're sitting on my lap. I'm trying to hide them from you right now. But I'm going to show you some ideas and reasons why, backing in the research, why you should list these products. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mac. I post videos talking about e-commerce, passive income, different ways to make money online, and all things to do with Etsy. And I'd love for you to be a part of our community here on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed if you are not already. Now, your time is valuable, so I'm gonna jump right in. And the very first one is a product that I have always been the most successful in, and I'm sure you actually have it listed on your store right now, and that is sweatshirts. But stay with me, in particular, embroidered sweatshirts. So embroidery is huge on Etsy. It always has been a thing, but it has been more difficult for us POD sellers to get our hands on embroidery because not always was it available to us using print-on-demand suppliers like Printify. But now, Printify has updated where you can do embroidery on your sweatshirts, and they allow for large print embroidery, meaning that you can print on a larger part of a sweatshirt and you can make really beautiful things. So I have some examples here of embroidered sweatshirts that I got, and I'm absolutely in love with this one because it is for the Halloween vibe. And as you notice here, the print is much larger on the shirt and it's all embroidered on there, but the print is in the large middle half of the shirt. And when I tell you that these are going crazy on Etsy, there's so many fun designs, so many cool ways to be showcased in your designs as well. And the fact that we can sell embroidered products to this quality without holding inventory is huge. And I will say that in my shops and in others that I help, I have noticed a lot of the sales are being generated from the embroidered sweatshirts versus just the typical DTG printing. As you can see, for a search for embroidered sweatshirt, you can see here that they are making really good sales. I have my Everbee Chrome extension on here, of course, and you can see this one has doing 300 monthly sales, 61 monthly sales, 33. And what's really cool about this is a lot of these are just text and they're selling that well. And they offer a lot of custom stuff too, like this listing is killing it and has just custom embroidery on the sweatshirts. And if I click this, you can see that they're making, almost 10K a month with an embroidered custom sweatshirt, okay? So right there, it shows you people are willing to pay for the embroidery. Same one here. This is a pretty simplistic design, $17,000 a month in revenue. And I guarantee if I went and searched in my sourdough era with a typical DTG print, which is just like a flat lay print using ink, it would not be to this extent. It's the embroidery that people are paying for. Now, there are some guidelines that you have to follow when you are doing print on demand with embroidery, so keep that in mind. And I did actually download Printify's guidelines and use them when I was designing with specific color codes because it is actually thread, you know, it's not going to be just like taken from the computer. And so in order to get Printify to print it exactly the way that you want it to, you are going to want to follow those. So I'm going to show you how to change a design to hit your embroidery guidelines, because sometimes if I were to just upload this design, Printify may not select the correct colors. So I'm going to show you how you would go about doing this. So this is just an image that I have that I made on Kittle Flows of 2 ghosts. And what I'm going to do is vectorize the image so that I can use these colors that are from Printify. So I'm just going to grab it and hit vectorize, and it's going to give you an option for how many colors. The more you do, the more control you have over what. So I'm going to do 10 colors and hit vectorize image. Okay, so now I'm able to actually select and change different things and colors about this design. So you can see over here, all the colors that it's broken it down. And I'm gonna go through and one by one, change them to the exact color codes of what is here for Printify's guidelines so that the computer knows exactly which colors to print with the thread. So selecting this dropper tool, selecting the black to make sure it's the same black. This one is purple. I'm gonna select the same purple. And you'll kind of have to figure out what's what by clicking on it. So I'm just gonna go through and do that. But I'm literally just selecting the dropper tool and selecting the color that I want for each individual thing. And then once you do all your colors, you can go through and just make sure that they're all the same as I showed up. We can go through and remove background, download, go to our product on Printify, start designing. Oops, I think I changed the coffee pink, but
just so you get the idea here. And so then you can see here, the colors are all the same as I exported. First, if I had just brought it in as it originally was, Printify would have assigned the colors for me automatically. But now we know that this is going to print exactly as it is because we use the specific color codes.
So this is a beautiful one. I actually combined two different trends here. As you'll see on Etsy, a lot of the ghosts at the campfire thing was trending, but then I also saw the silly goose trend is just still killing it. So I thought, why not do two goose dressed as ghosts roasting marshmallows, right? Kind of genius. If I were to redo this, I would put tails on their little butts, but you get the point here, and it just came out really, really great. I also have some other examples too of the same sweatshirt, and these are just saying I'm literally just a girl with a bow. It's a more simplistic design, a text-based design with a bow, and this is also beautiful and well done as well. This is in the color white, and then I also did a cute little bow print on the sleeve here, which I thought was just so cute and girly for an extra touch. So just to show you that that is an option of something that you could do someone's name, a date. I think this is a really great opportunity to target specific types of professions. So think doctors, school teachers, school counselors, gym teachers, all of that, and then have a custom embroidery print on the side, whether that's the year or their name. You get the point. But here it is in pink as well, because I had to do that for this design here. Thank goodness Printify did bring back that, or did introduce the large embroidery print, because it is definitely a game changer for us POD sellers. Next product, I will have to show you a farther away shot, but I have it right here on my lap, and that is these woven blankets. Guys, I absolutely love this product. I think it's so beautiful. How good? Okay, this one obviously only has a pattern on it. However, there is so much room for creativity with these blankets. I think it's so cool that this is a print-on-demand product, but it's basically just a woven threaded blanket. You see the threads here, absolutely beautiful. And there is a demand for these on Etsy. Like, I honestly don't think enough sellers are selling these blankets. As you can see on the best sellers of these, here's a beautiful example. This is a blanket that says grandma, and it's customizable, okay? So on this listing, do a little spying with our Everbee Chrome extension. They have only had it listed for 5 months. They're making $1,000 a month with it. It is relatively new, so they're doing well for a new listing, and they're giving you all these different options to make your blanket and customize it. So I think that's a really great idea. Here's another one that's customized with names on it, or you can also just do patterns like I have. That's pretty successful as well. See this one here with the ravens. You could do different types of birds, different types of dogs, different zodiac things. I think that would sell really well. Here's one with moons and stars that's selling pretty well. Here's another one with a bunch of books. So this could be a really cool idea too. With books, it's becoming more and more of a high populated thing on Etsy, and think of that customized like this type of design, but then when someone's name in the middle, genius. Great gift for book lovers right there in this SEO. Really great niche to be in. Here's one that's like personalized watercolor. It's not a woven blanket, but you could definitely still get the same idea from that, right? Here's one with fish on it. Definitely something that I think is going to be coming up and trending, and that Etsy is going to be pushing, because a lot of them have Etsy picks and popular now badges. I don't know what this one means. It's a medieval cat, but whoa, check out that number. $8,300 a month from a 2-month-old listing. That is incredible. And their price is pretty high, and people are buying, okay? I think with products like this, or I don't even think, I know, you can charge a little bit more because the quality is like a little bit better, you know? And it's also a bigger product rather than just like a t-shirt or a mug. It has more like substance to it, you know? And so people are more apt to be okay paying higher prices. And always keep in mind that when customization or personalization, as in a custom name, date, that people are always going to be willing to spend more on. So it's always an opportunity for you to have a higher profit margin with products like that, even though it can take a little bit more time. So these two products I definitely am confident in, and I would recommend for you to list on your store, not only in the numbers, but just because time of year, they're definitely selling, and there's great ways you can implement designs that you already have onto these products. I think for these ones, like the blankets, a pattern design, obviously, with the customization, definitely will get you some sales coming in. Just pick a a niche and kind of dabble into it. If right off the bat, I would say more into like the trendier prints, and then also going into like book, or like just think of like where someone would have a blanket in their home. Think of different type of design styles like bohemian or Scandinavian style or nautical, right? There's so many avenues you can tap into with home decor products. And as long as you keep everything organized on your Etsy shop, guys, it's okay if you steer from your niche a little bit. Just keep everything clean, keep it looking good, and nobody's gonna think anything different. So hopefully one of these products got you some inspiration for your online store. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already so you don't miss out. And of course, everything I talked about today will be linked below, including both of the products. I'm gonna link that Printify embroidery guide and also Everbee, which is the Chrome extension that I used for my research today. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.